Hi everyone, I am going to start by running this application exactly as it is right now. Now let me expand this panel. You can see that the agent has picked up. What it has picked up, it has detected a plain text password in appsettings.json, and it's also telling us that the DB password is not set, and that's intentional at this stage. Now let me explain how the agent reached that connection. I've opened the appsettings.json file in front of you, which has got just a connection string and some logging, but this is the important part. Okay, so let's concentrate on connection strings. Now this is the file the agent reviews. You can see the connection string contains a plain text password. So password is a plain text, super secret 123. This is very common in real projects, and it's exactly the kind of issue the agent is here to detect. So let's see the project file. So in a console application, configuration files are not automatically copied to the runtime directory. So I explicitly tell .NET to copy appsettings.json using copy to output directory. So update appsettings.json, copy to output directory always. So unless you write this step, then it will come up with a runtime error. And since the agent wouldn't see the file at runtime, even though it exists in the project, and this is a real world issue, not an AI issue at all. Next, we'll see the developer tools class. Now this file defines everything that the agent is allowed to do. The agent can't read the files freely. It can only access what I explicitly expose through these tools. Okay, read app settings. So, and this validates environment variables. Now the tools define capability boundaries. So an agent without boundaries is dangerous. An agent with clear tools is predictable and safe. Now in a nutshell, if you read the description, all this first method read app settings does, as the name suggests, it reads the contents of the app settings.json from the application directory, and this part of the class, it checks whether a required environment variable exists and is non-empty. Okay, and this part describes, it provides a secure connection string pattern using environment variables. So just now we spoke about the environment variable. One of the tools now checks whether the environment variable named db_password exists or not. This is where the agent stops being a static analyzer. It's now reasoning about runtime reality. If the variable is missing, the agent knows that simply removing the password would break the application, isn't it? Just for a brief moment, let's move to the code. What I was talking about is this part, validate the environment variable. Now, if I don't get from the get environment variable method the variable name, that is db password for the password, then you can understand if I just remove the password from the connection string, it will obviously break. So then in the next part, we'll see the secure connection string pattern tool. Now this secure connection string pattern tool is another tool that provides a secure connection string pattern. Okay, secrets are removed from the configuration files and injected at runtime using environment variables. The agent advises it does not mutate files. This mirrors how real security reviews work. So again, moving for a brief second, this is that part which I briefly showed to you, suggest secure connection string. That is what is securing the connection string pattern tool. Now coming to the program file, here is where I assemble the agent. I register the tools, define the system prompts. You can see the prompts over here. System prompt and the goal. And this goal means I give the agent a single goal. The prompt defines the contract that you are a senior .NET security architect. If you go through this, you'll find the same thing. And always validate db_password. Okay. Warn if removing the password would break the app, and recommend exactly one secure pattern. The agent reasons freely, but the contract comes from us. So I think it is important to go through this clearly for a second. System prompt, explain the risk briefly, validate the environment variable named db_password, and if db_password is missing, clearly warn about it, provide one secure connection string pattern as a recommendation, use tools when needed. Okay, keep the final answer concise, plain text, etc. And then the goal, I am also setting it a goal. And that goal is review the app settings file for security best practices. If you need the file content, decide which tool to use. So it is for upon the agent, not for me to decide which tool to use. Okay. And then I'm asking that one of your goals is to provide a clear improvement recommendation and format your final answer as plain text with short heading and one recommendation. I will now apply the fix. So you have seen that the environment variable was not there, and that's why this was giving its security recommendations. And now I will fix it now. So let me open up this tools and developer command prompt. All right. Just amplify, zoom it, and I will put this command on my clipboard, setx db_password super secret. So I'm setting this environment variable with this command. All right, success. Specified value was saved. Now I'll close this terminal. Now what I have done on terminal is the correct place for secrets, that is the environment variable, and not in configuration files, and also not in source control. I'll change the appsettings.json and remove the password. So after removing the password, here I give it a .NET run command, and let's see what happens. So after setting the db_password as an environment variable and changing the app settings to get rid of removing the password, I still need to make one change. So if I had run this .NET run, it tells me a recommendation for connection string, update the connection string in the app settings to avoid using plain text passwords. Instead, use an environment variable for sensitive data such as db_password to enhance security, which I have already set. So next thing will be to change the code such that the db_password is fetched from the environment variable in the code. So now I have changed the code in the program file to read the db_password from environment over here and change the context over here. So now I have edited the runtime context so that db_password environment variable it takes it either set or not set from is db_password set method. Okay, so this is db_password variable rather. So string dot is null or white space db_password. So if it is not null, then it is set. Okay, so if it is set, it correctly finds out and evaluates to be set, and then accordingly it decides. So let us run this application one final time. Now when I rerun the application now, notice how the agent's response changes from before to this one. Earlier the agent explained the risks and recommended fix. Now because the configuration is already compliant, the agent simply confirms that no improvements are needed. This is exactly what we want from an autonomous agent. It adapts its output based on the current state of the system and not a fixed script. This is the final stable state of application.